Video is pretty much going to be short and just addressing a few things that people need to understand when it comes to agriculture and agribusiness in Nigeria. Number one, organic farming, which I just let's just talk about organic farming. Organic farming in Nigeria is very possible, but do you know how expensive it would be? Let me give you an analogy. My name is Maria Habila. If you do not know me, I make videos about entrepreneurship. I'm a farmer. I'm an agric entrepreneur. I have a Kayamata business, a natural sex enhancement product. I have a clothing business. I'm just determined to make money. I want to make money, and I know it's possible to make money following the right principles, even if it's underwater, regardless of the economy. So yeah, that's the kind of person I am. And I run an agric investment company, and I hear people say, "Oh, Maria, we don't want to buy your kind of grains, or we don't want to store your kinds of grains because they are farmed with chemicals." And I'm taking aback just a little bit because one thing for sure is, are chemicals good in production? Not 100%. But let me give you a proper analogy of what happens when we farm in Nigeria. Number one, the fertility of your soil is almost in the gutter, to be very honest. Most of our soils are overworked, they're overstretched. Nobody's giving them time to breathe and, build up more fertility. And so you need fertilizers to boost the fertility of your soil. Another thing is when it comes to weeding, it is okay to use machines to weed. But how many of us can afford to get tractors to weed, to prevent bad harvests? Even if you can afford it, how many of those machines are available right now in Nigeria? Let's be very honest. I know that you are coming from a good place where you say things like, "Oh, chemicals are not good. Nigerians should tend to tilt to manure." Okay. Do you know how much a bag of foul shit, foul dung is? Is above 15,000 naira as I speak to you today. So it is not cheap either. And how many can you use? NPK, urea, and all the likes help with the fertility of our soil. They do not make our grains, over hybrid as you think. They are boosters. They are injections people give to their plants to make them have better yield. But when you buy polished and packaged and refined seedlings and seeds, and you plant and you apply gramazole to kill the grass, or apply any form of herbicide to kill the grass, you till your land, you plant, and then you apply fertilizer, both the natural one or organic one and the chemical based fertilizers, you are able to get good yield. I am not saying that organic farming is not possible, but do you know how much it's going to cost you to go organic in Nigeria? When most Nigerians come out and tell you, "Oh, I'm doing organic farming," yeah, right. Are you there? Do you see what they plant? The truth is, what you don't know will not kill you. That's what they will always tell you. But let's be very realistic when we come up with results just like this. Then another thing that I want people to understand is when it comes to storage, which is my major investment portfolio that I share with people, it is very important to understand that because we are keeping and not selling when it's in surplus, that's our business, and it is not illegal. I hear some people say, "Oh, the government are going around, you guys are hoarding food." I am not hoarding food. I am storing food. I am helping with food insecurity. Yes. The truth is, most times people feel like when you sell everything, people will buy and store. It's a lie. The more available something is, the more people consume it until it's finished, and then you don't have anywhere to go. One of the benefits of storage that I do is, number one, we help to keep seed for the next harvest or the next planting season. Number two is we promote food stability. You don't know what food insecurity can do. When everybody sees rice in surplus. Nobody is going to eat beans, and nobody is going to have alternative with corn and other grains. They will capitalize on that rice until it's finished. And even if us as individuals do not buy and store, companies would buy and store because they need it to process and provide some finished goods for some of us. Yes, cornflakes. What do you use to use? Cornflakes, corn. Semo, they use corn. Flour, a lot of them use corn, use wheat, use cassava to make our flour. So when people come up with their resolve and just attack agric storage, I'm just like, okay, I hear you, but this is our explanation. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comment section. Another thing that this has done is to build a business aspect of agriculture. As a business person, when I plant and I sell, I make very little profit, not so much. When I plant, harvest, and store, I make more profit. And business is all about money. Yes, it might look like everything we do is all about money, but we actually have value. We add value to the economy. Yes, we boost the economy. Agriculture makes the world go round. If people do not farm, people do not store food, people do not preserve food, there's going to be food scarcity. Yes, I said it. You can check it out. Another thing that I want people to understand is when we store, we are not in any way, truncating the flow of food. If for any reason people want to talk about food preservation and how to help elevate Nigeria from this problem that we find ourselves in, which is the inflation of food, crops, and all that, it is for you to cry out to the government to provide silos. Yes, the government need to build silos so that people can be able to store in grains in tons, in millions of tons, so that in case anything happens, there will be food to go round. Farming is around the corner. People are finding it very difficult to buy and eat food in this current economy because of the rate of inflation, mostly fuel. At the very root of all of this drama, all this kungaga, is inflation or the removal of subsidy from fuel. Everything we do not have light, so we use fuel. Transportation, fuel. Everything, fuel. We pump water, fuel. You know, most of the industries that produce most of the things that we use in agriculture today, they use fuel, they use diesel, and the inflation in those things are through the roof. So what do you expect? Everything is going to trickle down to us who are daily farmers and daily business owners. And the cost of doing business in Nigeria would increase, and definitely the price of products and services would also increase. There's no serious drama around it though. It is simple and very understandable. I have an agric investment company where I help people to invest their money in agriculture, mostly storage. We buy, store, and sell for you and take 10% of your profit. But for you to be a part of that community, you have to pay 100,000 naira because there's a compulsory training for you so that you are able to understand how agribusiness work, the rudiments, the ups and down advantages, and you choose an area for yourself. And even when you want to start out on your own, you are equipped to be able to do that. And we will also offer you guide and offer you people who are willing to help you in your industry. Say you're not doing anything that is affiliated to the one I am proficient in. So yeah, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope that you understand that doing agric business in Nigeria, all of the things that people try to push up on our faces and just say is not as easy as it looks. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.